result in many meaningful opportunities for all of you who are graduating today. These jobs will be suitable for both fresh graduates as well as people who are experienced and they are returning, to get one degree or another, one certificate or another. The Work Study Diploma in Patient Management and Services provide trainees with the opportunity to work as patient service associates. And I come from the healthcare sector. We call them PSAs, and they form the backbone of all the services that we provide in various healthcare institutions. And I'm happy to note that quite a few of the NITEC and Business Services graduates would have joined and are intending to join the Work Study Diploma in Patient Services and Management. This shows a growing interest to work in the healthcare sector. Now, ITE College West has adopted the 3 C's, and I was quite impressed, with how the 3 C's have been defined. The first C for communication, collaboration, and customer orientation. You must understand that the 3 C's, they cut across industries. It's not easy to find commonalities, to find common principles that you can apply, irrespective of the sector that you are working in. And these 3 C's, actually, it doesn't matter whether you're in healthcare, whether you're in aerospace, whether you are in food and beverage or any industry, actually these 3's will make you an ideal candidate for the employers there. So now, communication, collaboration, and customer orientation will keep you in good stead whatever job you're holding, regardless of whichever industry you are in. Strong communication skills will help you convey your views to not just your colleagues, but your customers. They will help you network and collaborate, and especially in this hyper-connected world, you'll be able to make your thoughts, your ideas, even your impressions of things that you're doing, you will be able to communicate them much better with strong communication skills. And this is a key success factor. Even today, when we look into hiring somebody, when we look at a future colleague, what we above everything, the technical skills you can actually teach, but how they come across, how they communicate is what usually is the differentiating factor. With the COVID-19 pandemic, restrictions on face-to-face interaction meant that we need to be able to forge connections and expedite work outcomes over virtual platforms. Without customer orientation and focus, we would not be able to reach out and communicate to key stakeholders. In fact, this morning when I was talking to some of the other esteemed guests today, and one of the things we touched on was that with masks on, how we cannot and how we sometimes cannot relate what the other person is thinking and the other person is feeling. So it is all the more important that well-honed communication skills for times such as this will actually allow you to still reach to your target audience, be it your friends, be it people at the workplace, be it people who your intended customers, and you'll be able to actually communicate what you intend to more seamlessly. A customer orientation also provides a motivation for service excellence and innovation. I'm sure all of you who are graduating, innovation is a word you've heard again and again. And I tell you, in the next 10 years, I can speak on behalf of the healthcare industry, and I'm sure other industries are very similar. We will be hyper-focused. We will be, razor-sharp focused on how we can maximize productivity, how we can, take ourselves in the next decade and probably, for the next 20, 30 years, so that with issues like labor shortage, with issues like, people can work from anywhere, people can work from home, people can, have access to newer technologies, etc., how we can harness the power to make sure that we can bring it to the customers and to society at large. The 3 C's are indeed intricately linked and mutually reinforcing. Hence, College West graduates with these 3 C's will be well prepared to thrive in the 21st century workplace. Now to the candidates, to all of you, but 2 particular candidates who have excelled. Special mention goes out to Mr. Alfi bin Ahmed, our outstanding graduate. And course medalist recipient for the Work Study Diploma in Patient Management and Services. As a Patient Service Associate at TTSH, he's my colleague, after all. With over 7 years of experience, Mr. Alfi was handpicked to join this program. He is passionate about the healthcare industry and wants to render quality service support to people most in need. And I want to assure all of you, who intend to take up this work study diploma, that institutions, my institution, as well as other healthcare institutions, we will be fully committed and fully behind you to actually make sure that your aspiration to upskill yourself and to take a part in healthcare, we will actually support that. Alfi has broadened his knowledge in new areas such as data analytical skills, design thinking services, business management and practices. In addition, he relied on the communication strategies that he has learned over here, and he has implemented initiatives utilizing those strategies at the workplace. And I should be knowing because these are places I work in as well. He's a star there, and I'm sure ITE played a big role in making him that star that has come back to our workplace. Alfi was recognized as WOW Employee of, for the third quarter in our hospital. He was also featured as a speaker for the ITE College West Graduate Seminar Pathway, where he shares his learning journey and experience to inspire future trainees and graduates. He's a strong proponent of applying transferable skills such as the 3 C's at his workplace. And now, as a part of his work duties, he supervises other colleagues and he's bringing out the next generation of leaders amongst the PSA workforce at Tan Tock Seng Hospital. Another award recipient that I would like to highlight is Yuvraj from NITEC in Business Services. I'm told that he is the epitome of what an all-rounder should be. He has excelled in CCAs, or extracurricular activities, and he was in the student council, as well as a couple of other, highly active and highly demanding CCAs. Yet he managed to obtain a GPA of 4. In fact, I wish I could actually, going back to my study days, I could actually meet somebody like Yuvraj, because at that time I was playing and all the way, and I would use that as a convenient excuse whenever my GPA would drop. So Yuvraj, well done. Yuvraj also took part in competitions such as Social Innovation Relay and the Singapore Cancer Society Social Media Competition, winning various awards. He's also a class representative, and this is something that we in healthcare very much value. Somebody with a lot